Hello everybody, how are we doing? It's Phoenix here, coming at you with another video of Clash of Clans. This time it's Freedom Fries USA in a random spin against Fetty 2015. So, as you can see, Freedom Fries got the big W, 40 to 33. But look at that percentage, 96.6%. Now, in any tournament anywhere, random spins, Clan War League, league games, ESL matches, that is a percentage that you want. 96.6% is high. So GG to the team. So what we're going to be doing is going over some of the attacks from Freedom Fries USA. Just explaining possibly what they may have seen before attacking. You'll see loads of different types of attacks. And at the end, I'm going to show one failed attack. Only because it was so close to be tripled that I think he was possibly a little unlucky. But it also reiterates the point of not going into the Town Hall at Town Hall 14. That poison is deadly. But he was extremely, extremely unlucky at the end. But I'll show you why at the end. So, first and foremost, look at those defenses. So, wars are won by obviously your attacks and 3-starring, but equally by your defenses. You can be the best player in the world and triple every base you come against, but if your base is awful and you're getting tripled back, you're just going to be dead heating on every single war that you're going to be participating in. So you need good bases. Now, whether they're ESL, Clan War League, just difficult bases, teaser bases, ring bases, they all serve a purpose. They all take some thinking. So it doesn't matter what sort of base potentially you may run. Just try and find yourself a good base to run. So as we look at the defenses from our team, Nemesis kept him to a 2-star. 56%, quite a low percentage. Beware, OP percent. OP 1-star defense, 46%, very low as well. Sienna with a 61, Dove with a 60. Beware Junior just clinging on with a 99, but that's the difference between a 3-star and a 2-star, and he holds on for the 2-star. OP percentage defense by Razorlight. I'm sure he's happy with that one. 50% on Jen. Only just clinging the 2-star, but again, the difference between a 2-star and a 1-star, that could have been the difference in the war. This occasion it wasn't, but it could have been. Raven, again, 51%, only just got the 2, but got the 2. That's what's the important thing. And Jeffrey, a new recruit from our clan, only joined a couple of days ago, and he starts off with an OP 1-star defense, and Motive also with a 2-star defense. So, onto the attacks. You can see that the 5 bases that weren't cleared were the top 4 and a Town Hall 13. But again, very good percentage. So, let's start at the bottom. On base 15, Sir Raw. So, Sir Raw, I've actually watched this replay. And this is the perfect example of a textbook Blizzard Lalo. So, in my last video, I explained what I look for when attacking. I think it was just in a normal random attacking Titans. And in that case, I was using a Queen Charge strong hero push Lalo. In this instance, with a Blizzard Lalo, it's slightly different. So in the previous video, it was what I could get with my Queen, what I could get with my heroes, and then the rest of my heroes, and then what was left was for my troops. In this example, which is a perfect example from Raw, is value first, then pathing and funneling afterwards, and then your troops after that. So 3 major steps. So first step, identifying where your value is. So everyone knows Town Hall 11, it doesn't have a Giga Inferno, no Town Hall Poison. It's just a building. So if he wanted to, which he didn't, if he wanted to, he could have landed right in the middle. If he landed right in the middle, what's he got access to? He's got access to 4 Expos, 2 single Infernos, CC building, Eagle, 2 heroes. That's all from one compartment just by being inside. He'll, at that point, also pull the CC. So he could destroy the enemy CC within his own CC. That's how much value is in that center. Now, he doesn't land directly in the middle, but he gets plenty of value. So he comes in from 2 o'clock, hits a black mine straight away, but the Hound is there to tank the blimp so the blimp can get where he wants to. Pulls the CC and drops on the Expo. Drops a Rage and another Invis. And then look what value he's getting. Enemy Queen, Eagle, Expo, Inferno, CC Tower, CC Building, sorry. The Warden statue, another single, the Town Hall. All of that value. And all he's left with is 2 damaged tier 2 defenses. Now, if we just pause quickly here, this is stage 2 of his attack, which is pathing. First things first, he's pulled the CC right over to the corner. Now, he's dropped down the Ice Golem first, then the King, then the Queen. Now, the reason for this is the Ice Golem tanks for both heroes. When the Ice Golem dies, it freezes, and these heroes can take more buildings. Once that's worn off, the King then tanks for the Queen, and then the Queen's left afterwards. So he can still get a ton of value from all of his heroes in this section. Then he sticks down a Wall Breaker, which wall breaks perfectly. Both heroes step in, and the Queen 1 hit, and enemy CC's down. Now he's just waiting and waiting patiently to create the pathing that he needs for his Lalo. So there we go. Ice Golem tanked for the King. King then steps in, takes down that defense. And now King, not necessarily tanking for Queen. They both split. He then pops King ability to try and create that funnel and that pathing quicker. Queen steps to the outside. And if we pause, in the last video when I was saying about looking for pathing and creating pathing, what we're looking for is an L shape. Now all the buildings from this 6 o'clock section and the center section is gone, leaving an L shape from 12 to 9 and 9 down to 6. So he could start off his Lalo from up here and it'll go right the way across, and then the only way for them to go afterwards is right the way down. But he starts from 6. And why does he start from 6? First things first, doesn't have to come in contact with the sweeper. He's not going to consistently get pushed back, costing him time. So he then comes in from this direction. He's got 2 air defenses, which he wants to try and get down as quickly as possible. The 2 tier 2 defenses that he wants to get down as quickly as possible, and a splash. So let's see what he does. There we go, 2 hounds. Straight to both air defenses. Loons in straight behind. 2 early hastes. He wants to push into that section quick. Tesla pops. And the tornado trap pops with a red bomb. Look at the Warden. Warden is covering all loons. He takes down 2 tier defense. And he pops ability. Probably a bit too early. There was nothing really aggro in the loons, but it doesn't matter. Haste comes in. 4 loons split off. Take the last splash defense. And there's nothing left of this base that can take down these defenses. And you see the loons are just coasting. He's still got a haste left, still got Queen, loads of cleanup. Queen ability, Warden's still at full health. He hastes through the last defense that can hit air, and he's left with just that 1 defense left. As we times 2 through the base, he pops Queen ability, which he didn't need to. He could have just coasted her through. And what an attack that was. Absolutely crushed. That's also one of the attacks that transfers, I think he's Town Hall 12 now, transfers from Town Hall 11, 12, 13 and 14. So if you can get good at something like Blizzard Lalo, you should tend to do pretty well as you go up Town Hall. So coming in with a second attack, this is Motive. Coming in on base 14 on Dadasim Haroon. So, Motive used to be a teammate of mine on for Agents of Thunder a little while ago for our Town Hall 14. So it's always interesting to see how Good attackers attack with different town halls. And as you can see on this, he's using a double quad quake Yeti witch attack with log launcher. So I'm assuming he's going to be quad quaking open the center. And then I'm not too sure. So let's have a look, see what he does. So, by the way, just quickly, 1 minute 25 seconds this takes. So he absolutely crushed this base. So first 4 in the middle, next 4 over to 2 o'clock. I'm not sure every one of the outside walls or not, but he's got a log launcher. They can break open those walls. So 12 o'clock Yeti and Witches, 6 o'clock Yeti and Witches to create the funnel. Again, basics, creating the funnel. Yetis are down, Witches are down, Warden, Queen. He rages straight into the base to get some buildings down quickly. Early Warden ability gets nearly everything inside that ability as well, which is OP. Queen takes out the CC with a few Witches. Everything's pushing towards the middle. The log takes out the town hall. He's got more Yetis inside. He rages the other Yetis to take down the eagle. They now come into contact with the king and they take him down with ease. And if you look just above that, some Yetis are tanking perfectly from the queen. She takes down the multi. She's now going to take down the Tesla farm with ease. I mean, she's then going to reach over the top and start taking out the last splash defense and the archer tower. And you look how many troops he's got left. I mean, he's got half a dozen witches. He's got 3 or 4 Yetis. He's got 3 heroes, a queen ability, which he pops, doesn't need to. But that was wrecked. GG, motive. Coming in, Jen A. Taylor. So, again, if you look at these bases, there's so much value. The top end of this base, tier 1. No, you can't call that one a tier 1. It's only a Town Hall 11. But tier 1, tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, tier 1, tier 1. They're all above. Every single one above. And even down the bottom, your tier 1 defenses, which are your heroes, are all in a small vicinity of each other. So much value. So much value. So let's see what Jen A. Taylor comes in with and where he starts from. So he quad quakes in the middle. He's got a Yeti bowler smash. He's got outside walls to break through, but he's got a log launcher. Queen starts at 6 o'clock. He then sticks a whiz down to try and help the queen get through those outside buildings a bit quicker. A couple of cocoa loons just in case there's some black mines. Queen starts hitting the E-drag. King above to try and trim some of the fat. A test wall breaker plus wall breakers afterwards. E-drag takes down the queen. Queen steps in. Log launchers hitting the enemy king. Ice Golem down first to tank and protect the Yetis and the bowlers. A couple of bowlers go around the outside, but that could be a good thing to take some of the outside buildings away. He rages. They don't stay in the rage for too long, but the important thing is that the healers are getting raged. So they're keeping everything alive. Queen peels off slightly to take off the left-hand buildings. Everything else coasts through the middle onto the right-hand side. A jump up above. Didn't need it because the log launcher's got that section open, but he's taken a precaution just in case that the log launchers didn't. He's got that section open. Enemy CC gets pulled. He poisons the enemy CC. There's nothing necessarily to take it down at the moment. He's got ward ability, which he pops. Yetis, a couple, hit spring traps, and they're gone. Pushes through the top end of the base. Queen takes out the enemy CC. Bowlers wrap around from the 3 o'clock section. And there's only 2 bomb towers left. And he's got about 5-6 Yetis. Plenty of bowlers. 2 heroes. Some archers and some whiz. And this is another base that is crushed. GG Jen A. Taylor. Another lovely triple. Right, coming up to Ferguson. Ferguson's coming in with a quad quake ice weebo attack. I'm assuming again he's going to quad quake the center. He's got a log launcher, so that will break open the outside walls. There we go. Quad quaking he goes, and 4 rages. This only takes what, 1 minute 45 seconds. So this is going to be quite a quick attack with so many rages. His ice golems are down, log launchers down. E-drag creating a funnel at 3. 12 o'clock witches are down to finish off the funnel at the top. Then all troops should go straight in. So log launcher lined up perfectly to take the eagle and the town hall. He rages up to get into the base. Some troops go in. He's got the queen going around the outside on the right hand side, who takes the enemy queen. King going around the outside to the left, going to take out some of those trash buildings. Enemy CC's pulled. He's got no poison, and at the moment nothing to lock onto those, but the ice golems are doing a great job freezing everything up, waiting for those witches to get into the center. Nice rage. Nice warden ability. Witches take out the enemy CC. King and queen still wrapping around. He pops queen ability. Now the Yetis are going to break through the wall. Queen wrapping around. King still wrapping around. King goes down. He's still got a freeze left. Plenty of troops. Warden still in centre, helping out the Yetis. Take some buildings down. He's got a freeze. There's the freeze. Takes down another defence. Couple of Yetis. Queen still alive. And this base is also wrecked. Easy does it for Ferguson. Great job. Great job indeed. Easy triple. On to the next attack. Now we have Raven. We have 2 from Raven. So I'll do the higher town hall. This is my town hall 12. As you can see, another base exactly the same as the base at Janae Taylor. So he decided to go for a smash attack with a quad quake. Now I've decided, because there's so much value at the top here, I've decided to blizzard. So the plan was to hound from here, hound from this direction into this air defense with a blimp following, and I'm going to freeze the sweeper. Only reason I'm investing a freeze is because I don't want that sweeper to push my blimp into this compartment. Then I'm only going to be able to get this, and the outside buildings, and that makes it very difficult with all those hit points still involved. So that was the plan. So let's see if it worked out. Hound down, blimp down, freeze, and I get exactly into the compartment that I wanted. So town hall's down, Inferno's down, Eagle's down, 2 expos down, 3 expos down, half the CC down. Now I'll quickly pause it, and I'm in exactly the same position that Raw was in when he done his Blizzard Lalo. Trying to create... First step was to find out where the value was and to capitalise on it, which I think I have done. Step 2, create the funnel. So at this point, I'm going to try and get rid of these buildings and get my heroes to walk this way. Then I'm going to trim the fat off of these buildings so my heroes walk from here down into this pathway. And then I'm going to have my troops come this side, because then all I'm going to be left with is this L shape. And I'm going to try and trim some more as I go along. So let's see if that works exactly how I planned. So baby drag taking off these buildings. They're trimming the fat off of these buildings. Taking down the last tier 2 defenses. Now I've only got 2 tier 1 defenses left. Hound tanks for the king. It pops. Now king is getting aggroed. He pops ability, but warden hits the ability, keeps all of those rage barbs in the ability alive, and the king. Queen goes in as well. Loads of loons. Freezes up 2 splash. Now there's only 1 splash left over on this side, and 6 defenses. 1 freeze takes 4 of them away. And now there's nothing left to stop these loons. Plenty of cleanup. Queen with ability and warden. And this base was crushed. Easy. 3 steps. That's all it is. 3 steps. So let's look at Razorlight's attack. Not the most common base I've seen. This may be one built by themselves. Quite compact, loads of defenses down south. Not a lot up top, but a lot of tier 1s. A lot of tier 1s all in this. So it'd be interesting to see what Razor does. So he's coming in with a Hydra attack with 2 Skelly spells. Skelly spells, I'm assuming, is going to be for distraction. So let's see what happens. Only 1 minute 40 as well. So it's a relatively quick attack. He dragged down 6. Again, if you have a look at this, same setup. Ice Golem first to tank for both heroes. King to tank for Queen. Queen is always behind. So he's starting the funnel. A couple of loons behind. They should have been first. They're Cocoa loons. So you want to check for black mines. Because if that E-Drag went down, he's lost pathing on that side. So Ice Golem pops. King and Queen still taking out buildings. Dragons, Dragon Riders and Warden coming through the centre. Perfect freeze. Nice Warden ability. The blimp is now going to make it all the way to the Town Hall. Rage, is he dropping early? No, I have a feeling he thought maybe his blimp would open because of the enemy CC. But he gets the Town Hall down, which is what he wanted. Dragon still pushing through. Hero still doing a great job. Enemy CC now in contact with his own dragons. Couple of skelly spells up top on the Inferno Tower. Distracting for the RC to come in. Great plan. King pops ability. Single Inferno Tower goes down to the RC. RC now clears that compartment. Queen takes down the Eagle. Queen takes down the Dragon. He pops Queen ability. I don't think he needed to. She wasn't being aggroed by anything. He could have held it if he wanted to. Single still in that compartment. King now in contact with the other heroes. RC hits ability. RC goes down to the single. Dragon goes down to the single. Now we've still got the Skelly spell up top at 12, clearing off those buildings. King goes down. Single takes it, but the Queen reaches over. Now, I can guarantee you that once they see the replay of this attack, they're going to be moving those walls over. Because if the Queen can't reach over the top of that, over the top of the walls to hit that Inferno Tower takes out that Queen and the remaining defences, and that's a 99 2-star. But nonetheless, great plan by Razor. Very nice plan. Love the Skelly spells. As we move up, we have Ozzy is awesome. He tripled twice. He had a great war. So I'm going to do his higher Town Hall. So next up is Dove. This is my Town Hall 13. Now, before we start this attack, this is the perfect example of a plan not going to plan, but readapting to try and get the best attack that you possibly could have done with the plan not going the way that you wanted to. So with this setup of walls here, they're so close to the Town Hall that if you drop your blimp here and make this invis, you can leave this without, you can leave these visible, and where your Swizz start hitting, it'll chain into the Town Hall, and they can even step in and take the Town Hall as well. That was the plan, but it didn't work. So here we go. Oh, ×2. Again, Hound to tank for the Blimp. Blimp goes in. Bad placement of the Invis spell. Rage down. Still gets good value. Gets 2 Inferno Towers. Gets the CC building. Gets the scatter. Gets the air defense. Gets some more trash buildings on the outside. And gets a hit to get rid of the last part of the CC. So Baby Dragon is now to try and help the heroes run upwards, not downwards. And that works perfectly. So Wiz at 9 o'clock. Wall break in to get their heroes inside. And now at this point, all I'm thinking is that once the King starts getting into these sort of areas, he is then going to be distracting these 2 high hit point defenses, which means I can then send my RC in to that expo, knowing that she's only going to be getting hit by this and this, which you can cover with 1 freeze. So this was the backup plan. Pop's ability, RC comes in straight onto that. She starts getting touched by these, hit by those. So a freeze, ability, and then some loons come in. I hit another freeze just to make sure that they take off the Eagle and they can take down the Town Hall. Lalo starts at 12 o'clock. Early Warden ability with a couple of Headhunters in that ability. A haste to push through the last. Swagger Poison. Minions distracting the expo so the Warden could take it down, and we still got plenty of time and plenty of cleanup. So if your plan doesn't go the way that you feel that it should have gone, don't panic. Have a look at what troops and spells and heroes you have left and see if you can adapt. Even if you just get the 2-star, that 2-star and the percentage could be the difference from a win to a loss for your team. So Don't rage quit. Just carry on. Ozzy coming in. Last triple of the war. He's coming in with a Queen charge Weibo attack. Heavy on the bowlers. Baby drag funneling to make sure that the Queen runs to the 9 o'clock direction. She should take cannon and then run. She does. And there's nothing there really that's going to cause her any problems. So she'll get rid of that section of the base easily. RC comes in at 6 o'clock. 2 healers. Not going to help her too much, to be honest. She's going to get pummeled by those expos. But he may have only wanted her to get the defense and the multi, which she does. And that creates more pathing, which is perfect. King starts to trim some more fat off the outside of the walls. Log launcher comes in, breaks open 3 sets of walls, starts hitting a scatter, expo and town hall, and the back end scatter as well, which is OP. All troops go straight through the middle. Queen should join now that she's taken the sweeper out. A rage into the eagle, into the town hall. He pops warden, and look at that warden ability. He gets every troop involved in that warden ability. He pops ability of the king. Pushes straight through the middle. Enemy CC's down. Multi's down. The central compartment is down. He's still got a jump to access the 12 o'clock. Bowlers at 6 o'clock to trim off some of those outside buildings again. He rages to get into that compartment. Warden takes down the air defense, so they're going to split. He freezes the single and the queen. Bowler's still doing a great job at 3 o'clock with the witches. Yetis and King split off and they go down south. Queen should walk up, which she does. He then sends in... He's got a Headhunter left. Headhunter goes in for the Queen. Takes the Queen out quickly. Takes the King out quickly. Witches completely mullah the single Inferno. And the last couple of defenses down. Still Queen ability intact. And loads of troops. GG. Nice war from Ozzy. He came with a 6-pack. That's one of his replays. He had a great war. So, as you can see, before I get on to the last attack, which I thought was quite unlucky from Nemesis, Beware with an 89, Sienna with a 90, Nemesis with an 85, Sienna with a 90. All those high percentages, they really help in wars. If this was a 40-40 war, those percentages would help a lot. So, let's get into the last attack from Nemesis. So, again, Town Hall 14 against Town Hall 14. Slightly more upgraded base. Again, if we just quickly pause it. Look at all these Tier 1 defences. All in the same space. All these Tier 2s. All in the centre. Every single high hit point defence is all in the middle. So, if he can get this right, he's taking all of them down in not a lot of time. So, let's see what he does. He quad quakes. Queen starts right in front of the warden. The warden has given her a couple of hits. She's getting quite low. She doesn't go to ability. Saves her with a rage. King at one end. E-drag at another. E-drag keeps getting pushed back. Funnel not quite set. Log launcher's coming in. Does it reach the eagle? Yeah, starts giving hits to the eagle. So king and queen now split off to the right-hand side. 3 o'clock. All of the troops gone 6 o'clock. The log launcher takes out the eagle. RC takes out the expo. So now this base sort of is like a ring base. There's nothing in front. There's big space. So everything is likely now to walk all the way around. Multi doing some damage. Getting so many hits. He freezes it up. Poisons the enemy CC. RC steps in. She hits her ability. I don't think she needed to. That could be costly. Queen starts wrapping around. He pops Warden ability to get these last Yetis through the Town Hall Poison. Town Hall Poison wears off. RC in the ability with the Yetis, taking out those last the last Tier 2 and Tier 1 defences. He jumps perfectly so he can get over to the back end. RC still getting some hits away. Yeti might still get in some buildings. RC now split off to the right-hand side. Warden tries to help her out. Takes out the last defense. Now, he pops ability there. I don't know whether she could have held. Giant Bomb anyway takes a bit more life away. So I think, in my opinion, if he holds on to the RC ability in the centre, which he could have done, I think she then potentially can make it through the back end with more life and take out these right-hand buildings, which then means it's a triple, and that's really unlucky. Warden, Queen, and all of the Queen's archers all down to 2 single bombs and a giant bomb, and there was only 2 defences left. GG to Nemesis, great try. Very, very unlucky. And that's the war. Freedom Fries USA, like I said, comes out on top, 40-33. GG to Fetty 2015, putting up a good fight. And until the next video, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.